Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thanks again for joining me here. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Quick look here at ICP, seeing what's going on. We're going to double check a few key factors here. This coin is looking better than most, but still not great. Kind of gives you an indication of how the market is behaving right now too, if this is one of the better looking coins today. Again, no disrespect at all, just being straightforward and honest with you. Most coins are looking pretty terrible lately, just based on Bitcoin being on the edge of disaster. That 40 to 41,600 mark, kind of holding tentatively as thin ice would be, right? So let's take a look here at a few key factors on the daily. We can work our way down. Keep in mind too, I'm not a financial advisor. I do absolutely love teach people to trade. So happy to be able to work with some awesome traders in my life. If you want to jump on over to our Discord, we got a really good group of folks here. Thanks again for everyone just being super supportive. David, Michael, appreciate you, man. You're awesome. You definitely help the community. Deeply appreciate that. We got a few other outliers as well too, so don't get me wrong, not the only one, but happy to hear some of our coins have been trading very well. We got a nice little Litecoin longs there for our scalp. We can also double check too, we got some shorts here. We took four shorts, Bitcoin, ETH, Matic, and ICP, all in heavy profits right now. And we're still leaving them open. We've taken a lot of profit already. We've adjusted our stop loss to break even. So if these coins do end up pulling back, it's not the end of the world, right? So again, key takeaway here is that we're in good position there, and we want to find out, hey, is this going to continue? Are we going to just leave our shorts open? Do we want to open longs? What's the deal? Let's see if there's anything telling here, right? We're not overextended on the daily. Big surprise, we're kind of halfway through this progression. We could very well go a lot lower. Stochastic is trying to swing up yet, but it hasn't fully. We can see RSI is below 50, that's a bearish sign, and money flow index is kind of on the increase. A lot of that has to do with yesterday's candle wick. A lot of folks were buying pretty heavy between the $10.50 to $11 mark. I get that, totally. That seems like a very, very good price range. I was even adding to my position at that point, so nothing wrong with that. Granted, I have a lot more limit orders all the way down to maybe just say $5, but generally speaking here, looking pretty solid for ICP in that regard. Okay. That having said, let's quickly double check a few other key factors here with the 4-hour time frame, because that's really what's going to tell us the transition of this this coin, right? So stochastic RSI is swinging up pretty hard right now. We can see money flow index and RSI traditional are etching their way up. We're under 50 on all of those situations here, minus stochastic RSI. So this is not really a bullish situation by any stretch. It's just kind of letting us know that we're maintaining and holding this nice little fib level at 0.786 at $11. So you look at that, but you combine that with the MACD converging here, we can see this potential shift in momentum. This shift in momentum has no merit unless we can close soundly above this current level here. Okay, so what I'm getting at is if you kind of zoom in and you look, you can see a pretty obvious line here where the price action has been unable to close above $11.33. Okay, so hypothetically the price comes up here, comes back down, breaks this descending trend line. We enter into the market roughly in about 12 to 24 hours later with confirmation. That's a perfect case scenario. Is it exact? No, definitely not. At that point, we want to double check we're above 50 in the RSI, which hypothetically we should be if we're maintaining higher highs and higher lows, right? And of course, we'd still have the convergence of the MACD. So just keep in mind, typically the MACD on the convergence, that does tend to tell us there's a shift in momentum. I've had a lot of success using this indicator. I never use it alone, but in combination with other confirming factors, it can be very powerful. So again, we are still honoring this descending trend line, okay? And until we break above it, there's no reason to take a long position. That's just kind of the bottom line, right? Also, furthermore, we also want to confirm that Bitcoin is going to continue either up or down. We don't have any confirming factors. We're kind of right in this little strange little gray area, for lack of better terms, with Bitcoin, and it's leading me to not want to take very many trades right now. Okay, I almost took a Litecoin trade yesterday, but held off. Our day trading bot was basically taking some good profits there itself, but what I'm getting at here is that there's very few coins that are looking bullish, minus some outliers. I mean, we took some profit for Chainlink, if I'm not mistaken, this morning. That's an older trade from roughly a week ago that we still had open that, still hit its target. But again, not a lot of strength in the market right now. You can see mostly red. There are some greens here, but they're pretty minimal. Okay. Again, ICP is one of those, up 1% on the day. So anyways, that's all kind of there. So the 4-hour time frame, in truth, is looking decent. But you got to face the music here. We're below all moving averages, and there's really nothing here telling us the price is just going to explode or move forward. Okay. So again, we got a lot of things working against us, but some good transitionary time frame data letting us know that we have potential in the near future to possibly consider a long position. Again, pending Bitcoin doesn't drop to 40,000 or lower, which still feels like the narrative right now. Just to be honest with you, I think Bitcoin's probably going to come sub 40,000, fill that CME gap at 39. There's speculation that 32K could be a possibility as well. We'll have to bridge that gap once we get there, but I have some nice limit orders on Bitcoin as well on our way down. They get larger as they come lower. All that being said, we're still not over this key level here at about 1133. We're looking for a 4-hour closure above 1133, or at the very least, an hourly closure at about 1150 or higher. This would be a perfect place to consider entry. We'd be breaking the descending trend. We'd be no longer making lower lows and lower highs. We'd effectively be establishing higher highs and higher lows at that point, okay? That'd be a very positive sign. That's what we're ultimately looking for. So just bear in mind, it's not going to be perfect or exact science even if we get there, but we'll have a lot more confirming factors and we can work with that, okay? Again, patience, folks. Please, please, please learn to pump the brakes. People get so crazy right now, trying to just find benefit every single day. If you're trying to keep up with Tom, Dick, and Harry on social media, because you're trying to post how awesome of a trader you are because that's what they're doing, maybe you're doing it wrong. I would try to recalibrate and think about it. Those don't do any good anywhere. Yeah, it's cool to flex your muscles once in a while, but that doesn't matter if you're not profitable and you're getting destroyed in the process of doing that. It really irrelevant. Everything becomes irrelevant at that point, right? Anyways, those are all things I teach in my trading university. Please make sure you check that out if you're part of our community. We've got quite a few members here. We've got a few slots left available too, by the way. So if you are considering becoming a better trader, cryptocash.tech is a site linked down below. You'd have access to my trading academy, university, of course, and then our private group. But more importantly, too, is just honestly the trade signals kind of giving you some good, clear direction in the market. We've been very successful. If you're curious about that, check out our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. Either way, thanks again for watching. Very last thing, of course, reference Bitunix if you haven't yet already. Link down below. Phenomenal exchange. There's no KYC or VPN, that's why we use them, and they have a trading competition going on right now, a global one. But if you do use my link, you'll be eligible for future trading competitions, which we will have within our community specific. Okay, that's coming up here soon. Anyways, check that out. Either way, I appreciate and welcome any questions and concerns. Feel free to reach out. Open door policy, folks. Have a good rest of your day. We'll see you on the next one. Take care.